your secret? What's your secret? And then he goes, I haven't got it, one. I just said that to get
What's
attention.
What's your theory?
And so what would happen is Vince Russo hasn't got any ideas to revolutionise the business because we're going on his old one called Bitch Slapped. Like with an ED at the end.
You want to go into that?
And what it was women would get nude, fight, swear, have their tits hanging out as they rolled around and start slapping and spitting on each other and that.
Yeah, and
that was his idea, and it was called Bitch Slap. And it was Vince Russo and JB's good idea to revolutionise the business. And I thought that kind of idea would at least come out of a heterosexual male rather than Russo and what's he called? JB. But you know, two gays sometimes can come up with some ideas. But you know, they came up with this weird idea called Bitch Slapped, which no one would have bought, and he tried to do it with TNA at the beginning, and he claims he didn't want TNA as a name, but he did. He wanted it so much, and he actually wanted to call it Tits and Ass Wrestling, probably. So, yeah.
Yeah, and he wrote out a list of the characters.
Yeah, and they were called stuff like...
Bitchy Monroe.
Bitchy Cunt, Bitchy Slut, Bitchy Cheap.
What
like,
would happen?
just all ways for him to, like, really get himself off.
What would happen?
What would happen in a fight?
Between Bitchy Monroe.
Between Bitchy Monroe and Slut.
Right, we covered...
No, whoa. And then, so that was his invasion book, and keep in mind all that stuff. Oh yeah, and also, the Aces and Eights, right? 91. It's literally... No, okay, I'll give him a little bit of credit.
No, it's Dark Knight Rises.
No, wait, I'll give him a little bit of credit. 1993 attires, right? Stonewashed Joe's jeans once again, everyone's got them now.
No, but it's Spain, isn't
They're going around, yeah. They're going around in their biker gear, 93. Going around in Joe's jeans, 93. Chains on their wallets, 93. Their fucking long hair, 93. They look like they've just come directly from like some motorbike rally in 1993 along the west coast of America, and they look like fucking knobs, and that's because you've got a fat heart attack ridden loser called Bruce Pritchard and that other fucking gimp Dave Lagana who's like a fucking... He looks like a fucking mushroom booking this shit, and they go, what can we do? Let's do Biker Gang.
Yeah, but it's also Dark Knight Rises.
Yes, they got the voice, but they didn't even start doing that until after the film came out, so that's so shit.
It's really Bane though.
So WCW wasn't in the invasion angle. It was all Hogan versus the McMahons, and Bischoff then did his typical Vince Russo swerve. And if you think I'm lying, Fortune, Immortal, MEM, Frontline,
SEX,
the second formation of Immortal, and SEX and NWO 2000 all had that, where the guy would join the face side just to swerve in a weird convoluted. Oh yeah, and NWO 2010 had it. And just look it up, it's all there. So yeah, that was his plan, and it made me ill because he kept saying, I'm not doing a wrestling angle. Then he booked the most blatant wrestling angle cliches of all time, and what annoys me is the idea, I'm not booking a wrestling angle. What do you mean a wrestling angle? That's like saying I'm not booking a TV show, I'm not booking a story. It's like if someone was booking Boardwalk Empire and going, I'm not booking a TV show. They go, what do you mean you're not booking TV? There is no such thing as booking TV show. You're just telling a story. You're telling feud. You're telling hatred. You're telling a feud between characters. That's all.
To show off his proper madness.
I hate that. You're the one with the. He's got such a problem with himself. He's so self-loathing, but also narcissistic, that he will say, I'm not booking a wrestling show, because he has this weird complex where he can't possibly call himself a wrestling writer. So he has to say, I'm not booking a wrestling show, even though, what do you mean a wrestling show? You're just booking feuds.
No, but then he goes even more mental.
To a combination. Legitimately, the third act of a wrestling program is the match. He doesn't understand the concept of storytelling. He's a moron.
He says that everything he does sets up the next 12 months. He said that.
He's a cunt. He don't know anything about
it. He said, we have 52 weeks. He said, if I want to have something on my gravestone, it'd be, we have 52 weeks. So he even says, after all, so she even got caught after all that. So after all that, he even says we have 52 weeks.
The money would...
He goes on a rant. I don't know what books you were cooking, brother.
Oh yeah.
He goes.
No. I've got something that will rock their heads.
Go on.
Bring it to me. After all this, right? After all this, Sean Oliver says, who here on these rosters would you handpick to push? Who you think at the time wasn't being used correctly, or you would push more? And he puts on his glasses for the first time, so you know he's thinking now. And he sits there and he looks at this list of guys.
And he lies to me.
And what he says was something you could never predict. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And don't forget, this would have, at the same time he was saying to Hulk Hogan, I hate you for leaving me. Scott Hall, I hate you for leaving me. I don't want to give you a contract.
Oh yeah.
At that same time, the guy he picks to get a push was Lex Luger. And he says he would have Lex Luger come out And Vince would say, at the same time he was saying to Scott Hall, I hate you for leaving, I liked what you did for leaving, you're employed. And then he says, I would make Jericho feud with Luger.
Fucking slap.
I don't know what kind of... that is... I mean, he might be a genius, because that's something I never expected, because that can't happen. Luger was on the edge of becoming a wheelchair-bound wrestler, literally, and he was more drug-riddled than Sherry Martel, and something was wrong with his head, and he went, I'm going to select Lex Luger.
I'm not going to fire Luger, but I am going to fire the NWO. I can't have this allowed. You should, I mean... It should have happened, right? The booking should have been going on. Sort of should have gone, cut it, because it's how could he carry on with this? It's just it was terrible. Everything's wrong with it. It's once again a terrible, flawed theory. Wrap this up. Yeah, I don't want to bring this up, but
so where are we now on the show? And we're back. Laughing. So, in conclusion, Lex Luger was brought in, and Vince said, "You're hired."
No, Scott as well, but that's to be quite...
Scott Hall and that, and they were sucking his cock, and they were wanting a job, and then Vince feuded with the NWO for 8 months. Then Sting, Goldberg, Ric Flair, and Booker T came in, fought the NWO.
I want to have sex with your wife.
Well, fought the NWO, and then Superman Revenge to the payphone window. And then what happened was,
I thought it was shit.
They fought the NWO in a match.
Unmedicated shit.
And then for no reason, after doing that, they then joined the NWO. And then somehow now they're all under contract, even though they've all been wrestling. And they've all been on TV for months. And they've all been wrestling for months.
And they've all been doing moves.
And they've all been doing loads of, they've already been fighting each other. And then they all turned on Vince. Why did they have the match?
Yeah, just have an angle or something. And at least go in with notice.
And then the end of the invasion.
Fucking working for 10 months. Go in with some fucking notice, you lazy fucker.
Yeah, but listen to me.
But you didn't even have notes when you done your own booking.
You are so loud. You got my head in.
I don't have any fucking notes.
I need to fucking kill you. You've got a headache.
Shut up.
You fucking loud, obnoxious cunt.
See, and this is it. They wanted us back.
Let me finish. Fucking. I'm trying to do my Jerry Springer. Enough of my final thought. This fucking New York cunt. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he Who do you think you are? That's what I think about Vince Russo. Because the NWO... Listen, I'm going to say it again because I need you to understand. Vince and Shane feuded with the NWO after making... No, please, because I need them to hear it. They need to hear it, Chris. They need to hear it. Oh, knife you now. Fucking little fucking Gennaro cunt. Can you shut up? Fucking little shit. Fucking cunt. He made the NWO feud with Vince and Shane.
Yes, I know now.
No, they don't know because I've not been able to say it. He made the NWO feud with Vince and Shane after the NWO wanted to be friends with Vince and Shane. 8 months later, shut up! You done it again.
Say it. Nah. Say it.
He made the NWO feud. He made the NWO feud with Vince and Shane, even though they wanted to be friends with Vince and Shane. And then 9 months later, he finally brought in a WCW wrestler. They fought the NWO after Vince became a timid babyface and a foolish babyface. Then they joined the NWO after fighting the NWO. And then, shut up, man. Mockhead kid. And then they fucking joined the NWO. And then for some reason, the WCW invasion was all NWO for 8 months. And also the WCW versus NWO match, which is the first part of the invasion, which actually into promotional, even though that's madness. You had WCW versus NWO for the first inter-promotional match in the invasion, which is like meant to be WCW WWF. That's postmodern. No, that's postmodern. No, he's got weird postmodern there. That's postmodern. In the first match in the WWF versus WCW feud was WCW versus NWO.
Yeah, and the WWF product was going on as normal.
You fucking flood.
What's up?
Right, and then he said, me and Matt Conway got 1.3, 1.3, 1.35, 1.4. No, you didn't. You got 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, and it was the cold. This I'm saying fact now.
Yeah, no, but
no, because I'm telling them the fact, and now you're talking over the fact. No, because you're talking over the fact. Let me just say the facts. Let me just say the facts, and then you can say.
No, because
let me just say the facts. No. Let me just say the facts. When Matt Conway and Russo, in their own world, in their own head world, were the only ones booking. It was the coldest moment in TNA history. They had 0.9 every single week. The buy rates had never been lower, and they had Joe wearing gloves. They had He did that same angle, little shit. He made men get attacked in the back. He made AJ get attacked in the back. AJ then accused his best friend. Oh yeah, don't forget the WWF wrestlers started accusing the other WWF wrestlers about the NWO spray attack. Yeah. He then accused his best friend Daniels, going, "You attacked me, you attacked me, you attacked me." And Daniels going, "No, I didn't, no, I didn't, no, I didn't." Mark. Timid babyface forward. Turned out to be Joe. What a surprise. Then AJ turned on Daniels. So he did it once again. You know, earlier we were saying he does this exact formula over and over and over and over and over again. There's an exact example of this exact fucking formula being used to no avail. And the buy rates have never been lower. The rating was a 0.9 every fucking week. The company was cold. It was stone fucking cold. Desmond Wolfe came in, had a terrible, rotten, putrid, vulgar feud with Kurt Angle, which you all like, and was fucking scum. And then
the only thing Bischoff people remember is that Wolf and Angle had some decent matches.
And they were so bad anyway.
Yeah, they had some decent matches.
They were so bad, those matches. Those matches were sick.
I disagree with you, but it doesn't change anything. I hate the Angle. I'm just saying that the matches were alright. So they went on because their fans are so silly. Like if they get an element of anything slightly good, they go, "Oh my god, it's amazing." That's what they do. And let me ask you a question though. Why do people never bring him up on it?
I don't know.
He said in there
because they believe him though. They think, oh, he worked there, he must know the facts.
1.3, 1.35, 1.4, and what was the rating last week? 0.8.
They think he knows the facts. He worked there, so they just accept it. Though. They just accept it though. But
they know all the other numbers.
I know, but he was getting.
They never look at the numbers that we do.
I know he was.
So we get told the liars.
He was getting 0.9. I'm just telling you the fact. Look it up. He was getting 0.9s.
Yeah, they look it up. But everyone seems to look at the things, the wrong numbers, and call us liars.
I don't know what books you were cooking, brother.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the end now. And then he said, then at the end of the year, after no WCW vs WWF, Paul Heyman will come in and do the ECW invasion.
Yeah, you come through the crowds.
Crazy.
You've written another year right there. No, you haven't.
Cock.
You can't just have Paul Heyman come in.
No, we know that's how you booked. You went, we'll do the MEN, then we'll do Immortal, then we'll do Eric. That's you. You do one invasion 1 year, next year new invasion. You fucking crazy cunt. Right, so that's the end of that then. Yeah. And I hated it.
That's the worst guest book.
I hated reviewing that. Way worse than way worse than Gabe and Things Road to Nowhere.
Yeah, and way worse
fucking
than Jim
shit. What are we going to call this one?
Vince Russo, guest booker, and we're back.
No, let's call it Vince Russo. Vince Russo. Hang on, Vince. We'd have this discussion off air. See you later then.
No, wait.
Fuck you.
No, wait.
I want it over. I'm sick of it. I'm talking. Get rid of it.
No, I'm really gonna get and plug it. I'm gonna do it, and for the whole video, I'm gonna have the. Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I'm gonna have the websites on the YouTube channels on the page because I want to get more than fucking 70 out of 700, don't I? So please go and subscribe to my film reviews channel, and please go and subscribe.
I really want to zig.
And please go and subscribe to Savage Commentaries because we are about to do it. We're about to record some commentaries of matches. What we're going to do is we're going to record commentaries of matches we've never seen and matches we have seen and put it on Savage Commentaries. Yes, we are, you
Get rid of them. Fuck off now. We finished the review. Fuck off.
Any final thoughts?
Fuck off.
If you think this is a valid return, or if we've just...
fuck off, you always ask me
Yeah, if we just burn our bridges of ever doing a good video again, let us know.
Think of that, you waited 5 months, right, and we come back and do the same old fucking shitty catchphrases. Same old... Yo, I'm on him back 5 months. Same old shitty catchphrases, same old shitty views, same old shitty
comedy,
numbers,
same old
shitty Russo bashing, same old shitty everything, same facts, same opinions, same delivery, same comedy, same quotes. Fuck off.
Everything was done in the same way. Like, it's just, if anything, worse.
Get rid of it.
Oh god. See you later.